ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep him fiending. If any try to shoot you, make sure that you leave him leaking. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems pop up.
how you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said,
Don't you want the Benz vertible with the top cup?
Yeah.
Stop, bitch, and get in that kitchen. Let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's wop up. I know you know Ron.
who the plug from by the block up?
I'll tell you a little secret. Make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Trips to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up them commas. Be honest, he seeing decent dope.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good. His knees is kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle. He got stuck up for his bundle, but them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
He got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all. He right back in the hood. I see you try to play me. You gave us crack in the 80s. Made us abort our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than them cars when to amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't faze me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it. Remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying? I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try. So until we meet again,
I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious, but we've been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we ride, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die a martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights, patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, Akai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Alton Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil and said, I pray you die, every devil.
Testing.
I hear you.
Okay, you hear me? All right.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I hear you.
All right, I hear you perfectly. All right, let's get a most high hand. Lakia, welcome to the late night version of Brotherhood class. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, brotherhood is gonna be none without actually getting that brotherhood experience. So I appreciate my brother a lot, design. I mean, Officer 50 stepping in, helping me out with class tonight. Get that brother a hand. You know what I mean? I definitely appreciate that, my brother. We just gonna get it in real quick. We ain't gonna be too long on here. You know what I mean, on this platform. But quick topic. We want to get into the topic of let's see. We're gonna get into America today. Babylon falling. Okay, so we got a couple of current events that's happening out in the world today. You know what I mean? So what we see right now, you know what I mean? What we see is the destruction and the falling of a grand empire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is not new. It's not new. It's nothing that hasn't happened in history before.
Right.
The problem with the situation is that our people, you know what I mean, we got so much love for America that we just expected everything to be rainbows and kittens all the way down to the end of our days. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What we witnessing right now is the beginning of a fall of an empire. You know what I'm saying? And empires have fallen before. You know what I'm saying? So, anything you want to add in on that, Alexander? You good?
I would just like to say we are living in the greatest time ever.
Right.
We are literally watching and witnessing the fall of a great empire. Remember last week when I brought out from the Syrians all the way to the Romans, all the way to the Byzantine Empire, Renaissance era. Every kingdom that runs the earth is great. You have to be some type of great in some realm to be able to run the entire earth, to be looked at as the chosen ones, right? Then something happens. The Lord passes your kingdom on to another. Your kingdom starts to fall. People think it just happens like that. Nothing happens like that. Nothing is magic. This is a slow, gradual fall. You look at rent prices. Look at the housing prices.
Right.
Look at the presidents. Have you noticed presidential debates are the weakest thing in the world? It has turned into a show of memes. Like your presidential debate are jokes. They're cracking jokes on one another. This is serious. This is politics. And your presidents and your vice presidents are talking about each other as if they're in a barbershop or a beauty parlor. This place is not serious. This place is going down. This place is crooked. You want to be mad at, you know what I think about? You get mad at some guy who breaks into CVS or whatever, raids the store, the Nike store, and takes everything out of there. You're mad at him, but you're not mad at your president. You're not mad at your founding fathers. Right. They did the same thing to the Native Americans. They did the same thing to the Hispanics. They came over here, looted and raided this whole place and took everything and burned everything up. And now it's being put back on their head. I digress.
That's a fact. That is a fact. And like, if I may add on that, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's so many different empires that, you know what I mean, not just the ones that had hold of the children of Israel, because we went through captivity, you know what I mean?
Right.
But just starting off from, you know what I mean, our first captivity, the Egyptians, where they at now? And
right.
Like, where's the Syrians? What's going on in Rome right now? You know what I mean? Like, these are places that used to run the world. You know what I mean? Technically. You know what I mean? If you really think about it, but that's one thing about our people. They've fallen so into the spirit of America that they felt as if there was going to be absolutely no way possible of this place having any type of problems at all, let alone fall altogether, but just having issues in general. You know what I mean? America's made, that's why the Bible said it spoiled us. You know what I'm saying? America spoiled us with all these false philosophies and all this false hope that, you know what I mean, our people, we went into a mindset of thinking that there was nothing else to come, nothing else to be. It was always going to be, what it is today.
Right.
You know what I mean?
America's a great.
That's never happened. So not only do we see the fall of Babylon the Great, you know what I'm saying? But we also know within the scriptures of how it's going to happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like the Bible foretold this. You know what I mean? And then now we get to experience it and see exactly what's going on. You know what I mean? America has deceived us in so many ways to the point where a lot of people don't even, their faith is not even in the Bible anymore. It's not in God anymore. It's in their country. It's in the people who run this country.
Right.
You know what I mean? The unfamiliar faces. Like a person can sit there and shoo away the Lord when he left his whole, you know what I mean, blueprint in the scriptures, but they want to believe in people who are not even brave enough to expose their faces. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Brave enough to sit there and show exactly who they are, who's running this country. You know what I'm saying? Right. They'll put a fake idol in front of you, the president, so-called, you know what I mean? And they'll make you feel as if he's the one calling the shots. He's the one making all the laws. He's the one making the orders. But really, you know what I mean, it's a team of things.
Right.
And these people are not even going to expose themselves because, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, their whole plot is to deceive and to kill you. It's not to help you. And it's time for our people to realize that, you know what I mean, a person's not going to sit there and just keep getting stabbed in the back and then not look back eventually. You know what I'm saying? You're going to want to know who's stabbing you. You know what I mean? So our people need to realize at this point, like, we're being we're being unalived. You know what I'm saying? We're being unalived. We're being abused. And we have to figure out who our abusers are. You know what I mean? Because this isn't living. And as the conditions get worse, it's like you're going to have those certain few that people who don't want to wake up. But then you're going to have those people who are intelligent enough to be like, you know what? What's really going on? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because oppression makes a wise man mad. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be some people who wake up from the dead and just like, all right, you know what? What's really going on? And that's what we see in a turn of events right now. You know what I mean? That's what we see in a turn of events when it comes to the churches being emptied. When it comes to, you know what I mean, these voting booths, people turning their hearts away from the voting booths and turning their hearts away from the spirit of this place because it's being exposed. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just time to wake up out of being so spoiled and feeling like that this was going to be the end all be all and know that this place is going to fall. You know what I mean? It's cowardice to just want to run away when it's falling. You know what I mean? You should have already had an idea of the history that we had in this place, that this place was never for us. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like as far as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you know what I mean? As far as where our history lies in this place, where it started, we should have already had some type of idea that this wasn't a place for us. But we didn't just blend in like a chameleon. You know what I'm saying? But you want to add in on that, or you want to get to these scriptures?
Get to these scriptures, sir.
Let's get to them. All right. Well, let me get Revelations chapter 12 and verse 12 real quick. Baba Kashaw.
All right. Revelation 12 and 12. So like, yeah. Okay. What is it? What's it? The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Yes. And this is exactly what's going on with him right now. So it's going to be woe unto us. You know what I mean?
Right.
Woe unto us. Everybody knows what woe means. You know what I mean? Death, destruction.
Right.
Those things are going to come onto us because our oppressors, unfortunate events, because he knows that his rulership is only for a short time. You know what I'm saying? He knows that it's coming to that time period where his nation is falling. But the messed up thing about it is our people are the ones who are going to have to suffer the most.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't we gather ourselves together right now and start to prepare ourselves for the destruction that's going to come to our communities? Right. You know what I mean? Because we're the ones that got to get hit first. You know what I mean? Our communities are going to be the one who get destroyed first. So it's not going to wait for you to be ready.
Right.
It's going to come to you in a time period where you least expect it. So why not get yourselves prepared right now? Why not wake up out of this hell right now? That way, when the time does come, we would already be united in a way where we can actually prevail through all the sickness that they have planned for us.
You're making too much sense right now.
You got something for that, Alexa?
You just making too much sense right now. All you're saying is, hey man, prepare yourself, be ready, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's all you're saying, which makes so much sense. I shouldn't have to. When a fight is about to happen, you should have already learned how to fight.
Right.
By that time, trust me, it's too late and you're going to get beat up. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. These people who doubt what we say, who don't believe what we say, and they put their faith in politics, they put their faith in celebrities, they put their faith in marijuana and drugs. That is your God. You put your faith in all things that does not benefit you.
Right.
And you say we're crazy. You say we're tripping. All we're telling you to do is be prepared. Right. That's what men of God have been telling you to do every captivity. Mm-hmm. Every man of God has warned the people about the end of this captivity that they were in. Every last single one. When you read about them, they read about what they speak about the captivity that they're in and how they're going to be redeemed by the Lord. They speak about how the captivity that they're in is going to fall. And the crazy part is the people who see the captivity falling, who are not of our nation, they agree for that. Yeah, they agree. But the people who you're talking to look at you and say, you're wrong. You're out of your mind. America's never fallen. America is so great to me, even though I live in the ghetto, even though I can barely pay my rent, even though my child care is through the roof. My child care costs more than my apartment. But regardless, America is great, and I'm going to stay here forever.
Right.
We'll see. We'll see. You know what? You don't have to leave. The Lord will get you out of here. Yeah, he's the real landlord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're just squatting right now. He's the real landlord. Salaki.
Man. So I was gonna say too, so the brothers in the chat, they over there they talking about United Snakes of America.
I see that,
bro. Which makes sense because you know what I mean, who like that same snake that deceived Eve, you know what I mean, and gave her those falsified philosophies, the black woman is God, all that crap like that. That's exactly what America's done.
That's exactly what they've done.
Separated the woman from her husband, you know what I mean, and led her into a false doctrine. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what America has done to our people. You know what I'm saying? But United States of America, that's funny. I like that. You know what I'm saying? So like it, the water for y'all, everybody tuning in. Hey, shalom of Christ, I don't want the waters too, sir. Yeah, so you know what I mean? Back on America, you know what I'm saying? So we have to have an understanding. What is this history of America? What is America generated from, and where are they leading us into, and where is their destination? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everything always leads to the Bible.
Right.
History, time, everything. You know what I mean? So a lot of people, they so slept onto the Bible that they don't even realize that America's fate has already been sealed in the Bible.
It's sealed.
It's sealed. It's sealed. And we're slowly but surely watching this prophecy come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful sight to see, especially right. All the things that we've done. If you ever get time, just watch Black Authentic Truth. Watch Officer Thwagabar's you know what I'm saying, classes, and see like the history that he brings out on some of the details of the things we had to suffer as soon as the snakes of the United States of America planted their feet on this ground. You know what I mean? It's been nothing but blood, death, and destruction. So like it, unaliving and destruction. You know what I'm saying? So just get into the history of it since they've been here. You know what I mean? We have there's all throughout history, you have nothing but violence, you have nothing but enslavement, you have nothing but abuse, you have nothing but unaliving. You know what I mean? The blood of our brothers and sisters literally stained the ground and is still soaking in the ground to this day. You know what I'm saying? and we still continue to get unalived to this day. You know what I mean? And we still continue to get abused to this day. But the thing about it is we've become so selfish, and we become so me and me alone. You know what I'm saying? That we can't even realize the abuse is happening to our people in a whole. We just don't see it because we think it's just happening to certain people. But it's not until it reaches your front door is when you want to take it serious.
Right.
The thing about it is it's coming to your front door.
It's at the front door.
It's right there. It's knocking on the door. You know what I mean? His feet is on the mat, the welcome home mat. You know what I'm saying? Right there. You know what I'm saying? So everything that is going to happen in this place is going to affect our lives, your lives.
Right.
The life that you thought it's not going to affect. Oh, it's just happened to him. Oh, it just happened to George Floyd. Oh, it just happened to Nat Turner. Oh, it just happened to Gasper Yanga. You know what I mean? It's not happening to me and my family, but it just happened to them. That's the past. You know what I mean? We got to move forward. There is no moving forward. You know what I mean? What's that famous meme that says if karma's real, why white people still ain't got their get back in? You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's definitely prophesied of the get back of what's supposed to happen. Not saying that karma is real, but the Lord is. You know what I'm saying? Right. And the Lord is a man of vengeance, and he's definitely coming for vengeance for the enslavement, for the abuse, and for the unaliving of his people. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Precept, Revelation 13, 9 and 10.
Yes, sir.
If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Mm-hmm. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. That it's so funny that you brought that out, because I was thinking about that. I understand. You can always empathize with a brother. Like, nothing has happened to America. They know about 400 years of oppression. They understand what goes on in their community. They see what happens on a wide scale basis for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in America. They see these things and they want justice. We want justice and we understand it, but we have patience. That's what we know in this school.
Right.
They think, I really don't know what they think because I'm so far removed from their thought process.
Right.
But I would think that they think somehow, America's supposed to fall, but like they're not going to fall with it, even though they believe they're Americans. But you're not going to go to war, but you want to go to war. It's so confusing on how they think this place is going to fall.
Right.
But it's right here in the Bible. Here's what's going to happen, people. I'm going to tell you now. You choose to believe it or not. It's going to be a great war. That's not going to crack open. There's going to be 200 million black angels, and they are going to tear this place up. That's what's going to happen. That's your reward. That's your reward. That's your redemption. If you follow the Lord, you will not be one of the ones caught up in that destruction. You will not be one of the ones caught up in that woe. Serve the Lord. You will. I promise you. The Lord will redeem you. You think the Lord don't love us? You think a father doesn't love his child? The children got to go out there and learn. Hey, you're a grown man now. You need to go out there. You need to see what jail is like. You need to see what having sex with loose women is like. You need to go feel the pain, and you felt the pain your whole life. Well, let me tell you something. The Lord is coming back to redeem you. He's going to redeem you, but you just got to be patient. You got to be patient. So like,
yeah, if I may add on that too, like, you know what I mean? People don't understand that the destruction of this place, the downfall of this place grows us higher because we've been so low already. They're just getting a taste of what we had to endure this whole time we've been here. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, when this place is completely destroyed, it's going to equal up the mark of our rising as a nation.
Right.
But our people just don't believe that we are a nation. Our people believe that America is the nation. So if America, because we are a part of this place, but we've never been a part of this place.
Right.
We were stolen and we were we were used to grow this place into the riches that it has today. And then they just gave us a pat on the back saying, hey, thanks for what you did. Go ahead and go move up in this poverty real quick and continue making this place for. But before you go step up in these prisons real quick and go give us some more free labor. You know what I'm saying? Go get yourself a little bit more enslaved. You know what I mean? We need you to populate these prisons real quick. We don't need y'all trying to get all strong in us. You know what I'm saying? But that's exactly how it is. That's exactly how it is. But the thing about it is, if that with that prophecy that's in the Bible, let me just try to get into the minds of our enemies as well. Because the only way, how I feel, is that if they're going to have a chance of being able to get through this process of destruction, which they won't, but if they won't feel like they're going to try anything they can, they're going to have to turn into the old them again. They're going to have to go back into those barbaric days and tap back into those days. And you're going to see it, you know what I mean? Because that man has to be revealed. And he's going to show you exactly how much of a barbarian he is, of a unaliver he is. You know what I mean? And he's going to do whatever he can to destroy us so that he can get back on top of every nation. You know what I'm saying? And by doing that is by the destruction of God's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, the Lord don't want his people destroyed no more. And the only reason that we know that is because of the destruction of this place. You know what I'm saying? That's why we know that the Lord wants us out of this captivity, because he's putting his foot forward and to get us out here. Just like the days of Egypt. You know what I mean? In the days of Egypt, it didn't just happen overnight. Those plagues didn't just come overnight. You know what I mean? Right. There was a long term of destruction that was going on. But all in all, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? The Lord did what he could to make sure, to reassure that we were out of that captivity. Just as well as he gonna do, even for the ones that didn't realize that they were in captivity. You know what I'm saying? They still were the ones that had to walk out and cross that Red Sea as well. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, at the end of the day, it had to happen. And it's going to happen. Why? Because it's prophesied. And the Lord's words are never a lie. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna do exactly what he promised he's gonna do. But that's gonna be the destruction of this place first. But the thing about our people is we have to get ready for that destruction, because that destruction is going to lead them to being more brutal to our people, being more barbaric to our people. So we don't want to lose more than we already have already. We need our people to start waking up and stop trying to find their place in the spirit of this place. You don't have a place here. You know what I mean? We were never accepted. We were never given that shot of, oh, you can be just like us. Oh, you can actually have an opportunity to be over us. It was never there. It was all intellectually calculated so that our people majority would be the lesser of. You know what I mean? It was calculated that way. Why would they drop drugs in our streets? Why would they try to get through welfare or the man out the home so they can attack the women? Why would they do all these things? Why? Because it was always their plan to destroy our people. It was always their plan to keep our people on the bottom. And there was never a chance for us to get on top. You may have them little certain few who went to college, and you know what I mean. But let there be a majority of us. You know what I'm saying? A majority of us that all just found a way and found an exit out of this poverty. They had changed the whole system up. You know what I mean? The whole system will be switched up to the point where it's just like, I ain't gonna say the word. You N-words ain't about to do that. Y'all not about to rise up out of that. Now y'all just stay right exactly where you at. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Alexa. You got something?
You know, so whenever I see something, something that's just blatantly racist, and I just see a bunch of black people, they be like, if this person was white, this would never happen. So black people know what's going on.
Right.
But they have, and this is why I blame the Black Christian church so much. They have nobody to blame. The Black Christian church does not teach you who to place the blame on. Okay, so growing up, I would see a guy that I didn't like in particular, or, something just negative, something wrong. I'm like, I don't want to be anything like this guy. This guy does this. he's this type of person. I don't want to be like that. So what do? I do everything I can to avoid this type of person and do everything opposite that he does. We should do that on a large scale. White people are Christians. Guess what I'm not going to be? I'm not going to be a Christian.
Right. Right.
Esau unalives people for no reason. Guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to unalive people. Esau is the drug user. Guess what I'm not going to be? A drug user. Right. Esau is the one who does the most wicked things on this planet. So what should I do? I should do everything opposite of him. He's the one who doesn't love his mother, so he has to have a Mother's Day. He's the one who doesn't love his father, so he has to have a Father's Day.
Right.
He's the one that does everything opposite of God. He's the one who opposes God. He's the one who sees himself as God. So why would I be like him? I know everything that he does it crumbles. Because what he builds himself on and his nation on is a bunch of crumbling rocks. There's no sturdy foundation in Esau's kingdoms. None of them. Because his kingdoms are all built on corruptness. All his kingdoms are built on lies and finessing and corruption. That is why your rulers and your masters always are the liars, the people who do corruption, all the people who are wicked. If we were running this kingdom, you would never worry about that. Why? Because only righteous people would get rewarded. In this kingdom, you're rewarded for being corrupt. In this kingdom, you're rewarded for being a backstabber. In this kingdom, you're rewarded for being greedy. In this kingdom, you're rewarded for being a liar. That's not going to run in our kingdom. That's not going to work. In the Lord's kingdom, when Christ runs it, it's not going to be none of that. You can't do that. You can't do the things you do in America in that kingdom. And guess what? That kingdom is going to reign forever.
Right.
Forever. We're giving you the game plan. We're teaching you how to be. The Lord is revealing to you how you should be in these last days. Also, the Lord is revealing to you how people will be in these last days. And those people who be like that, they're going to get treated just like America's going to get treated. You're going to burn. I digress.
So, like, if I may to stay on topic too, let me get Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1.
Come on, sir.
Just to stay on top of what we're talking about, because, you know what I mean? Not the people who indulge in this place have to go with it. Thank you. So you can let me just get that real quick.
The book of Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1. Excellent precept, sir.
Go on.
Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
All right. So the Lord is saying that the counsel you're taking, yeah, it's Christian church, yeah, it's Islam, yeah, it's Catholic church, right? It's heathen customs, but it's not of God,
right?
You know what I mean? It's about time to start waking up and knowing exactly. Let me just make this real clear. If God really was with America, would it be in the stage that it's in right now? Because if God does not lose, he's undefeated,
right?
But America's being a loser right now. They're losing. They've been losing for a long time now. They've been panicking since the coronavirus came along. I mean, you think the Lord is going to panic because of a little pestilence like that? You know what I'm saying? You think the Lord is going to panic? But if the Lord was with this place, it wouldn't be in the stage that it's in right now. Right. It wouldn't be going through civil war at the moment. It wouldn't be going through the plagues of coronavirus and monkeypox and all these different things. You know what I'm saying? Right. The Lord wouldn't allow it if he was with this place.
Right.
So why would you want something to thrive and be flourishing if it is not of God? You know what I mean? Because you are of your father.
Right. You are not of God.
Right. You are of your father. You want this place to thrive because your heart and your spirit is really of this place. It's not of God. You know what I'm saying?
I was talking to Isupk. This is maybe a cover. It's funny how it's funny what you remember just randomly. Isupk and I we were on the phone, we were speaking. This is last year sometime. And we're speaking like maybe middle of last year. Not probably early last year. We're speaking, we're talking. He was like, man, if I was a sinner, I love America. And we was on the phone. We just held the phone for a few seconds and we didn't say anything. I don't know where it just came from. He just said it randomly. He was just like, if I was a sinner, I would love America. And we sat there and we held the phone for a few seconds, maybe 3 to 6 seconds. I was like, damn, that's tough. Because why wouldn't you? You are allowed to be whatever you want to be. Whatever stinking, filthy, disgusting act that you can think of and dream of, you can do it right here. Mm-hmm. You can be whatever nasty thing you want to be. You can be the most disgustingest person in the world. And guess what? Can't nobody judge you. Because God still loves you. Because
actually, you might be more love than that.
You receive more love. You know why? Because God loves America.
Because not only is the Lord exposing the Christian church right now, not only is he exposing the politics right now, he's exposing celebrities. They are all being exposed as far as the wicked people that they really are. And people used to glorify him, faint in the crowd, just, you know what I mean? They sing all the wonderful songs and just idolize these people. And now they're coming out as child abusers. Now they're coming out as woman abusers. Now they're coming out as druggers and sodomites. You know what I'm saying? Like all these different things, they're being exposed of what they truly are, because a person thinks that riches is the ultimate goal and the ultimate blessing.
Right.
It's an ultimate goal and ultimate blessing, but that's like the scripture says in Isaiah 30. It's not of God. You know what I'm saying? It's not of his counsel. It's not of him. So who else could be blessing you? Who else could be giving you these blessings for doing something that's not of God? You got to think about that. You know what I'm saying?
You have a yacht, but you touch children.
Exactly.
What type of person are you?
Exactly.
Your money cannot buy morals.
Right.
People think, and I always laugh at what people think is just what money is. Money is just a tool to get things that you want. That's all it is. Really a tool to get things that you need. But people think when Christ come back, they're gonna be like, here, God, here go $100,000. Leave me alone. Yeah, it don't work like that, buddy. It don't work like money, buddy. You think you're like, you know, Lord, I've been saving this $100,000 for the last 25 years. Here you go. Live alone. No, buddy. You touch kids.
Right.
We can't have that running rampant. You got to go, buddy.
Got to go.
You got to go. I can't have you around me. I can't have you around my children.
Right.
Because you're gonna buy my loyalty and you assault women, you beat up women and put your hands on women. You think I want you around my sisters? You think I want you around my daughters? And you're gonna raise sons, and you think I'm gonna have your sons marry my daughters and you beat women? No, sir. No, sir, Bob. You got to go, buddy.
Real quick, let me get the book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 20, real quick.
5 and 20.
5 and 20.
So this is book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
Right.
So like
you go ahead, finish it. Go ahead, finish it up. Okay.
That put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Right. So you're not going to be able to get away by saying I just didn't know. You know that you're a piece of crap. You know you're a piece of crap. You know that what you're doing is adding on to the destruction of your people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know that what you're doing is getting over and manipulating people and manipulating people's ignorance and their poverty to get over on them.
Right.
You know this. You're not going to be a leader of a church and just say, "Oh yeah, well, I just thought I was doing the right thing." No, you knew what you were doing was the wrong thing, but you played that same tango in the same role, pushing out false doctrine that is not of God's counsel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If God sits there and says, "Don't do something," that's exactly what it means. He's not the ever-changing God.
Right.
He's not going to continue to keep on changing his mind, like the ever-changing mindful God. Oh yeah, well, I gave these laws, but I'm just going to do away with them because I didn't mean what I said.
Right.
You know what I mean? Well, I chose these people, but they don't want to listen, so I don't want them no more. I'm just going to just have everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you pushed this out. You pushed that this was the mind-changing God, and he changed his mind about everything. He's like a ignorant child. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to go here, but I want to go eat here, and I want to go do this, and I want to go do that. You know what I mean? Like, you made God into a child. You know what I mean? So you think that God's just going to continue to keep on changing his mind to benefit your own personal gain, and that's not what's happening. You know you're a piece of crap. And the thing about it is, he says, "Woe unto those who call evil good and good evil." You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. The Christian church doesn't want you to follow the law. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to find the good in the law, is because they want the evil to be good. They want evil to be good. They want celebrating Christmas and New Year's and all those birthdays and all those things. They want those things to be good.
Right.
That's exactly what they want. They want those things to be good. So they're going to push out that the Lord is ever mind changing. He doesn't really mean what he says. He doesn't. He's not going to stamp anything that he said. So you don't have to read the Old Testament if you don't want to, because nothing in the Old Testament stands. Just like the Jewish man will say, nothing in the New Testament stands.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But not knowing, if you had some type of reading comprehension, you would know that all those things coincide with each other. You know what I'm saying? Let me get one more precept.
Sure,
let me get what was it? Let me get Ezekiel 24:9. You know what I mean? I want to run through the precepts real quick because I don't want to go past 9:50. So, because you know what I'm saying, we started pretty late. But next week we won't have this issue. Salakia, you know what I mean? We had technical issues, a lot of issues going on. We ain't gonna have this issue next week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We want to still make sure that we get this lesson out here. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to still continue to keep on alerting our people that it's not a time to drop your sword. You know what I mean? This is not the time right now. There's a lot of signs of the Lord's day of reckoning coming. You know what I'm saying? It's not that time to sit there and get lazy and let your spirit just weaken. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep your spirit on fire right now, because it could happen at any moment. Never know.
Right.
And the destruction of this place is the signs of that Christ is on his way. You know what I mean? And when Christ comes, you know what I mean? Let's just say you don't want to be on the other side end of that sword. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say.
I got it. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 24, verse 9. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, woe to the bloody city. I will even make the pile for fire great. Heap on wood, kindle the fire, consume the flesh, and spice it well, and let the bones be burned. That's a black man.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I mean? But you got to understand, you know what I mean? When these bombs start dropping, you know what I'm saying? When this sky cracks, it's going to be a lot of unaliving and destruction going on.
Right.
I mean, it is warning you of a fire that's coming. You know what I'm saying? I've been burnt before on the stove. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that at all. I don't want that to be the last thing I feel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do what I can to reassure that my seat is set. You know what I mean? And Lord willing, I can get me a seat on that chariot, because that day could to have all these signs here and to still be playing little games, to still be allowing these demons to, you know what I mean, win these battles.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean, those battles that you facing, they should come as a drop of a bucket now. You know what I'm saying? It's a bigger fish to fry now. You know what I mean? Like, we see prophecy being manifested. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should be enough alert already to be like, all right, you know what? I need to step my game up. I really got to step it up. And yeah, I know these things is happening. This thing is happening. But Lord have mercy. Look at what happened to this place. Right. Look at what's happening to this place. They already talking about shutting the borders down. You know what I mean? Joe Biden giving up on the border situation, because you know what I mean, he's scared. He's like, dang, I'm gonna have to go to war with my own people. I'm literally gonna have to go to war with my own people.
You know what I mean? You're not Texas and California.
Wait for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to wait. They want their situation. They feel like he ain't gonna do nothing about it. They want to get it done now. Lord willing, they don't make it to the next election. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't want them to feel like they have a chance. I want them to feel like, oh yeah, it's no point of having a next election because this happened or because this happened. So the next president's not going to be able to fix this. The next president's let it get that bad. Let this place get that destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, let it be that destroyed. When the next election comes, it'll be like a desert in those voting booths.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because our people need that. Our people need to find the exposing that's going on. Because the Lord's gonna make this viral. He's gonna make their destruction viral. He's gonna make their plots and their plans on destroying us viral, so that you can open up and see that, damn, these people really never loved me at all. So maybe I should stop doing this, and maybe I should stop doing that. Maybe I should start seeking a husband for protection, a righteous husband. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should stop playing around with this whole insecurity thing that I got going on, and really start putting my foot forward to making sure I find some refuge. Right. Because your churches is getting empty as hell.
Right up.
And it's like, it's getting to the point where it's like, hey, they can't even help us. God ain't even with this place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We need that. We need that, because at the end of the day, we've been here and we haven't changed. We haven't changed our name to the what do you call them? I don't give me some fake Israelite names that don't even exist anymore. House of David, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, we're not reflourishing over here. We've been what we are. We're gonna stay the same.
And that's how you know, man. You look at fake Israelite groups, you like, look out. You're fake because you're not one of us. We're not changing doctrine. We're not changing doctrine. We're not changing anything. Hey man, 1969. This is what it is. We're gonna be a bunch of ghetto niggas wearing black. What do you want? What more do you want from us?
We're gonna be here.
We're gonna be here. Let me tell you something. If you look at that other group and you look at us, who you gonna fight first? You're not gonna fight us. I can guarantee that. You're like, hey man, them dudes over there gonna beat my behind. Yes. Yeah. Go over there and mess with them, and that's what's gonna happen. Them police, they ain't gonna mess with us. They're gonna go right over there to them little 3-man little groups.
Right.
Wearing they little skirts. You know, the Christian Israelites with the little tassels on the bottom of their shirt. They gonna go right over there and get on their behind because they easy. You gonna come? Hey, you got a problem? You come to One West? You got a problem. I hope you know that. And we're trained for it. We are trained for these things, and that is why this is. It's gonna come a time. The time is really now. We seeing it. People are looking for us. Where are those crazy dudes that be on the corner? Like, where are they at? Where did they go? They used to come out here and tell us all this stuff And that was happening. And they've been saying it for years. Where are they at? Don't worry. We're here to save you.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to save you. Just log in. All you gotta do is listen. All you have to do is listen to what we're saying. You know why? Because we listen to what other men that are better than us tell us to do. And we're gonna tell you. This is not the Lord. Why the scriptures say his commandments aren't grievous? Because they're very easy to do. It's very easy not to eat pork. It's a very easy thing not to be a sinner. It's a very easy thing to lay with a woman and not throw her away. It's a very easy thing to lay with a man and say, yep, I'm going to be with this man. It's a very easy thing to not go to strip clubs. Just don't do it. It's a very easy thing not to put a blunt in your mouth. It's easy. You make it hard. You make it hard. You know why? Because you're weak. You so weak. You're such a coward. You always make an excuse for why you do wrong. That's your problem. That's your problem. You're weak. But let me tell you something. You come in here, we'll fix you. We'll make you strong. Every brother in here that came through that went through it. Every sister. Man, y'all see them sisters? I be so proud to see the sisters because I know what they got to endure.
Right.
I know what she got. She got to endure this. She got to endure these loudmouth Negroes. She has to endure this. Guess what? It'll work out for you, sis. If you realize, man, them loudmouth Negroes will die for me. Yes, we will.
Exactly.
And yes, will he? Will that dude out there in them streets that you met at that club? Will he? That random dude you met on the BLK app? Will he? Nah, I don't think so. Only one West people understand loyalty. Only one West people understand gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. We don't people understand that. You sisters, get them sisters a hand. That third praise, like what he say? Out of 5,000 women, I couldn't find one.
Couldn't find one.
Come on, man. I digress.
No, that's a heavy topic too, because it's like you think that the warfare just happens with the brothers. The warfare happens with the sisters too. You know what I mean? And some sisters have dropped their sword as well. And they felt like they wanted to go their way and go find a new man because this man just wasn't enough for her or didn't qualify the things that she thought that was supposed to be a specific thing for a husband. And whoop whoop. Right. That's all it is at the end of the day, just whoopty whoop whoop.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? The water to the sisters who are thugging it out, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Their feet won't touch the ground when that time comes. Right. Feet will not see a smidget of dust on it. You know, they will float around their kingdom elegant. You know what I'm saying? Elegantly and fine silks and you know what I'm saying? Right. And fine perfumes and whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? It takes that battle. It takes that battle first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody's who's getting that seat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I can tell you why I was shot at you because you know what I'm saying? The kingdom is coming. That kingdom come. You know what I'm saying?
I will be done.
Lord willing, we get to see it at least happening. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At least happening. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? We seen it first. One West seen it first. And all we can do is just continue to keep on bringing out these prophecies the same way that Isaiah, Jeremiah, all them did. You know what I'm saying? Like
Obadiah.
You know what I'm saying?
Obadiah has to come out. That's what we waiting on.
Right.
Obadiah came out there with one camp speaking. He's like, I'm done. I don't need to say anything else.
Right.
Obadiah, matter of fact, may I get Revelation 18:4? Let me pull that.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
Revelation 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. The Lord remembers what America has done to you.
Right.
He is angry. He is getting fed up. What is you about to blow my ball? My pressure is through the roof right now. He's waiting. He's waiting. But we're not waiting on him. He's waiting on us. He's waiting on us to come out of America.
Mm-hmm.
You are doing the same thing that Americans do. I don't want to be an American. I don't want to be this. This place is sinful. And I know that the Lord is going to destroy this place. I know that the Lord is going to reward this place double. I know that the Lord is going to redeem us. I know that the Lord has to bring destruction to this place with thermonuclear war. I know he has to do that. So why would I want to sit here and partake in that?
Right.
You're an idiot. What he said on what that movie was when the boy was doing crack. He was like, oh, come on, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. With Morgan Freeman. East Side High.
Oh, yeah. You smoke crack, don't you?
Don't mess around with it. You gonna just jump out the building. Do it expeditiously. You wasting time, man. You wait. Right. Hey, the Lord finna come in. You might as well just go ahead and unalive yourself expeditiously.
All right.
The Lord's gonna do it. I pray you understand.
All right. Let me get I just want one more precept. I mean, it's a well-known precept, but let's just get through it real quick. If you could give me Habakkuk 2:12.
Oh yeah.
Baba Kashaw. You know what I mean? And that'll be it with my precepts for now. If you got a couple you want to get off real quick, because you know what I mean, we getting closer to that time period.
Come on, so we straight. I got the Habakkuk.
Okay, let me get that.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, establisheth a city by iniquity.
So how did America establish themselves?
Come on.
You know what I mean? Did they get it from being peaceable people? Did they get it from working well with the Native American brothers and sisters? You know what I'm saying? Did they get it through, you know what I mean, paying the brothers and sisters they brought on the transatlantic slave ships? You know what I mean? Paying them what they owe. They didn't get it through anything but unaliving and abuse. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Unaliving and abuse.
That's it.
And that scripture is specifically speaking to this place. You know what I mean? The Lord is saying, whoa. The Lord is saying death and destruction to this place. So why wouldn't you be saying it? Why wouldn't you have that same spirit towards this place? Why would you want this place to thrive if the Lord is saying that he wants this place to be destroyed? You know what I'm saying? Why would the Lord be with a place that he obviously is saying that death and destruction is coming to this place? You know what I mean? It just makes absolutely no sense. So when you hear these crazy brothers talking about woe to America, you know what I mean, death and it's like unaliving and destruction to America, why would you have an issue with that? Why would that strike you in a personal manner? You know why? Because your children's spirit is in this place.
Right.
Your spirit is in this place. You've raised your generations to thrive off of America, off of Babylon the Great. And guess what? You know what I mean? To be of this place is to be against God. But that's all I got. You know what I mean? Elijah, you want to get your final answer?
I'm gonna do Revelation 18, 2 and 3. I ain't know what that, sir. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. You've drank from the wine of this place. You've gotten drunk from it. You're so drunk, those spirits are on you. You drank from the wine of this place. Whatever America tells you to do, you do it. Whatever America shoves down your throat, you swallow it. Every country, every person, every nation who's not with us, you are with America.
Right.
And you will pay for that. You have to, because America has treated God's chosen people so horrible. So imagine, like, hey man, these people are God. They know it. The people who run this place, they know it. Because every kingdom who has ever had us in their captivity, they've thrived. Why you think them? I just seen some Africans was like, Black Americans can come over here for free. I know why they saying that. Because they know they will just round our behinds up because we don't have any defense. They round our behinds up and we'll make their country thrive. Right. We will make their continent thrive. If we was in Russia, guess what? Russia would be the baddest place on the planet Earth. Right. Wherever we go, whatever captivity we're under, whoever has us, they have power. They have rulership. They have authority. Why? Because they have the ones who's supposed to be in power, rulership, and authority. Everyone has drunk from the wine of America, including you. And you're going to pay just like America's going to pay. Salakia. I pray you understand. I digress.
All right. So with that, we're going to say, you know what I'm saying? The generals, captains, officers, the troopers, the sisters, you know what I'm saying? Everybody keep putting their foot in. Everybody keep their spirits high. You know what I'm saying? Pray for the unaliving and destruction of this place. Right. You know what I'm saying? Pray for the prophecies to be fulfilled. Pray that the Lord knocks this place down, because that's exactly what they was doing in Egypt. They cried out to the Lord. Why? Right. Because Egypt was killing their babies. Egypt was trying to destroy them. You know what I'm saying? It didn't want them to thrive, just like America doesn't want us to thrive. So what you have to do is you have to replicate everything that was done in Egypt and do it here. Right. You know what I mean? Put your faces towards the east and cry out for the Lord to destroy this place. You know what I'm saying? And with that, you know what I mean? The water for Officer Itazan. Awesome. Salakia. Alatazan. Yeah, Salakia. Slavery. Appreciate you being up in here, my brother. I mean, we're going to see y'all next Tuesday. The water for tuning in.